Forgiveness is probably one of the most important relational technologies that we have ever discovered. The possibility of letting go of indebtedness, that someone is indebted to us, or indeed seeking forgiveness if we are indebted to somebody else. It's interesting to consider what the alternative might be in a society if we couldn't let go of those debts, those grievances. Then they would indeed pile up, and the alternative might simply be retribution, exacting revenge or the payment of what is owed, and that could lead to pretty nasty environments to live in and relational dynamics. In fact, we've seen that in generations and societies in the past where forgiveness was not so much a feature of the way they did things, and it could lead to all sorts of violence and destruction. In today's world, we have instituted some of the ideas of forgiveness, even in things like bankruptcy law, and that's a very important way that people can try their hardest to do the right thing, but then if they are under threat of being overwhelmed by debt, there's an option for them to actually not be enslaved by it, but to be set free and to be declared bankrupt, and for a period of time they aren't able to do a number of financial things, but eventually they find restoration. In our interpersonal relationships, of course, it's a thing that if we don't allow forgiveness to operate in our relationships, it's very easy for relationships to break down. And even if somebody doesn't seek forgiveness from us, if there is some sense in which they have wronged us or they are indebted to us in some way, we can offer them forgiveness, or we can release them from that sense of indebtedness. So forgiveness is an incredible interpersonal technology. It's an incredible thing that helps bring liberty to us. And we're going to be talking about that on Sunday morning, and talking about the way that God forgives and the implications of that for us, and what that means for the world. So please come and join us on Zoom Church or the Facebook Live feed. And if you have things you want to inquire about with regard to forgiveness, or something you would like to talk about that comes up from the conversation that we have on Sunday, feel free to be in touch directly. It's a wonderful thing, forgiveness, and we could all do with more of it. Amen.